What is up, guys? Delboy here. So this weekend, Ryota Murata will be fighting Rob Brant, and he will be defending his WBA middleweight title. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez holds the super version of that title, and Murata holds the regular version. And like I say, he is going to be defending it against Rob Brant. Now, you may remember Rob Brant from his fight against Jürgen Bremer last year. That was part of the World Boxing Super Series super middleweight tournament, and Rob Brant before that was always a middleweight, but he got called up to the World Boxing Super Series super middleweight tournament somehow, and he fought Jürgen Bremer, and he got schooled in that fight. He pretty much lost every round, and he was definitely out of his depth, and that is Rob Brant's sole experience at the top level. Other than that, he's fought guys on Showbox who are kind of like national level guys in America, and he's got wins at that level. Rob Brant, in my opinion, he's capable enough, but at a certain level, and once you start getting near world level, I really feel Rob Brant will come unstuck. I fully expect Ryota Murata to do a job in this fight, and I expect him to win relatively comfortably. I think Ryota Murata is a top 10 middleweight, at worst case top 15. Murata has beaten guys like Hassan and Dam. He actually had 2 fights with Hassan and Dam. He got robbed in the first fight, and he beat Ndam in the second fight. He made Ndam retire, and he's also beaten Blandamura, who is a former European champion at middleweight, I believe. So Murata, he's operating at a decent level. Hassan and Dam is no joke. That is a respectable win. Blandamura, like I said, former European champion, decent fighter. So I feel Murata is operating at a decent level, and he should have enough to beat Rob Brant. I think stylistically this fight favours him. Ryota Murata is kind of like a pressure fighter-ish. He's a guy who works the body very well. I like the way he switches from body to head. He's very methodical. He's not exceptionally quick, but he's quick enough. He cuts the ring off relatively well. He's not got crazy punching power, but he hits, he still hits respectively hard. He's quite well-rounded, and his game is pretty much coming forward, applying pressure and grinding you down. That's the type of fighter Murata is. Not only that, he is an Olympic gold medalist, so there is pedigree there as well. Murata is a solid fighter, in my opinion, and his pressure and his ability to cut off a ring, work the body, I think is going to be kryptonite for a fighter like Rob Brant. Rob Brant is a guy who likes to use his jab, use his long right hand, and keep at range. He also likes to move about a bit as well. I felt that, Hassan and Dam, he has better movement than Rob Brant, and he struggled to keep away from Murata. He really struggled to keep Murata at bay, and I think you're going to see Rob Brant have the same problem. I don't think Rob Brant hits hard enough to keep Murata at bay. I don't think he has the foot movement to elude Murata, and I think this is going to be a slow beatdown. I think it's going to be very methodical, but Murata will either grind him down to a late stoppage, or he's going to win on the cards. I just think his work rate will be a bit too much for Rob Brant, and the intensity will be too much for him to handle. I have seen a couple of people view their concerns about this fight being in America, and Murata getting robbed. Murata's been robbed once in his career already, and that was in Japan, but I don't see that happening here, because, this is a top-rank card, and Murata is a top-rank fighter. Rob Brant isn't, In terms of future big fights, it's definitely in Top Rank's interest for Murata to win this. Maybe Murata could fight Gennady Golovkin in Japan. That would do big numbers in Japan. So, listen, I can't see a robbery taking place here, but, stranger things have happened in boxing. We will see what happens. I fully expect Murata to do a decent job here. I can't really see Rob Brant winning this fight, I've got to be honest. How do you guys see this fight? Peace.